So they were doing a couple churches, hopefully. Maybe just one, don't know.
Nah, there's another one that I want to see out through here.
So, what's the name of this?
This is Thyatira, or Thyatira, however you want to.
It's a whole lot better than what I was going to say.
Presbyterian Church, and it was founded in the 1790s. I think it was 1790 on the dot, by Scots, Irish Revolutionary War soldiers. But anyway, this building has been built onto 3 times, and the last built on was in 1950, but this is the original structure, which I think was built in 1805.
Don't know. There's no signage on the front here.
No.
Just what we've looked up.
There's some kind of sign down there right by the road, but there's no access to it. I mean, we can certainly walk down there, but we haven't. I just noticed it when we walked up to the church.
I'll walk down there and take a look at it.
But anyway, it's cute. We're gonna walk around it and just take a look.
See what we got.
Yeah. Y'all, she ain't as cute as a button. You have to say it louder. What? Yeah, probably. I don't know what the hell he said. I think he said it used to be the exit because of the way the bushes and the trees are. But I also think there was a road down that way. So this would have been like the new structure, or the old structure, right in there. And they got curtains and blinds on, so I don't think we're going to be able to see inside. They got the little meeting tables. Look like nobody's been meeting here for a while. I don't even know if this is still active. No idea. Tommy said 2 vehicles pulled in so far. I mean, this is a small community, so I don't blame them for wondering what people are doing, milling around their church and cemetery. Like I said, it keeps the vandals out, so I'm all right with that. But they keep it in good shape. Air conditioned heating unit, so that's taken care of. And then this area was built spanning from like the 1890s to 1950. I would have to say they still use this. They have to. It's too well kept to not be in service. Well, that makes me happy. I hate that we can't see into it though, but Historic Rural Churches of Georgia has some interior pictures, so I'll just share them at the end of this video when we do our commentary. You can tell that roof's old, and the addition has the metal roof. Super cute. Super cute. It's cold, y'all. My nose is running. It's not as cold as it was last weekend though. So, there is that. Yep. A little bit of damage up there on the eave. And on that column. What did the thing at the front say?
I don't know. You know I can't read.
Sure.
Said it was when it was established and how much land was with it. I got pictures of it over there.
Okay. All right.
Just a monument.
Yeah. All right. So Tommy said they still have service here.
Yep.
And it's not Thyatira anymore. It's like Tyrus. Anyway, it's not Thyatira anymore, but that's what it used to be. Tyrus Baptist Church. It's not even Presbyterian anymore. Which, that happens. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So this, look at this one. Corporal Lamaster B. Yearwood, Died in 1950. U.S. Marine Corps, 1939. Served in World War II. Pacific Theater of Operations. Killed in action, Korean War, while on patrol duty. November 28th, 1950. What a beautiful headstone. Very unique. Never seen anything like that. This is already shaping up to be an interesting cemetery. I think this is one of the oldest.
Which one?
No, I'm talking about this that we've been to. These are pretty newer, 1917, 1945. Edith. Which one?
That one's 1886.
This one's I think it's 1889. The Burns. 1880. This one, can't tell if that says 1886, 1806. I can't tell. I'm gonna guess probably 1886. It's a kid. $1904. I can't really read that. Kid, 1906. It was 1980s, 1929.
That's a pretty cool one.
Oh, wow. That one is pretty. That is beautiful. This one's nice too. It's got the gates. It's got some different ones here. It's hard to see what all's on that one. Star and some trees. It looks like it might be a Celtic cross. I can't tell. Like, right there. Maybe. It's pretty though. It's different. Guessing this is like a really old section. See a lot of field stones. Nancy. This needs to be fixed. Basil. Look at this one, y'all. Never seen one like it. I mean, not that big. It's a huge platform, so I'm guessing maybe it's more than one. But I don't think you can read a stone anymore. That lichen is taken over. Yeah, it needs cleaned really bad. Field stones. 1885. It's a baby, son of. Another kid. I can't really read the date. 1900 something to 1900 something. It's pretty cool. Let's go back up. Let's go this way. See. Mrs. N. Can't really read the last name. Wife of. Did you just throw a rock at me? Got another nut tree? World War One. Caroline and James story. Oh wow. They died not too far apart. He died in 1873. She died in 1876. This is another kid, Woody, daughter of those two. Let's see, Anise. Oh, didn't even live a whole day. There's another one, infant. It's another one of the story couple. He's got a nice one. I really like that. Hoyt F. Story. 1898 to 1914. So he was young. Wow. Okay. Back this way. It's got some interesting graves. I mean, we've seen graves like this before, but they're so striking every time. So he was Moses, 1794 to 1863. Moses Potts. This one's so worn down you can't read. Looks like Nancy. That's all I can make out. A lot of just field stones. This is an old cemetery. Oh Lord, look at that ant mound. That's Georgia for you. It's freezing. Well, it ain't freezing, but it's 40-something degrees, but they don't care. Ann Sanders, 1815 to 1891. He giveth his beloved sleep. Miss Margaret Harrison, wife of Reverend John Harrison, born 1789, died 1883. Jimmy Dwight, 1926 to 1938. It's another Potts, 1879. Percy, I love that name. 1877 to 1885. Ooh, some erosion. Somebody tried to repair that one, didn't take. Harriet, wife of E.G. Can't really tell what that says. Mrs. Carol Wilson, born 1823, died 1896. Pretty neat cemetery. I think Tommy's already at the car. Another nut tree. Let's see what this one says. Julia, 1846 to 1920. Guessing that person pulled in to see what we were doing. Which I don't mind. But at least that lets you know that they keep an eye on stuff. Can't read that one much. It's like 1813 to 1892. We can't read their name anymore. It's a cool cemetery. Another little kid. Billy. I can't tell. 1936. If you're new here, you might wonder why we go to these old churches and cemeteries.
Because we can.
Because we can. But I have had a lifelong love and affection for these old historic churches and cemeteries, and a lot of them are falling down, and we're not going to have them again. So try to, when we can, when we find out, get a line on one, try to get out there and at least video it so that
somebody seen
there's something left of it, you know, whether it's just a video or pictures. But we that's what we try to do. But and a lot of the time too, with these old cemeteries, the graves aren't maintained. Nature's taking them back over, and this is all that's left of those people that are buried there. So, you know, nobody says their names anymore. Nobody comes and visits their graves. So we try to fill in for that too. But that's why we do it. That's it. That's all.
Well, all right. Welcome back. You left me hanging. So I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Thyatira.
You said it better than I could.
So, you know, please correct me. But these are the inside of that church, which was absolutely stunning. I loved it. It's a little bit plain Jane on the front, but the inside looks glorious. Thanks to Historic Rural Churches of Georgia for the interior pics.
We can't get in.
So it's kind of confusing, the history of this church. So
I was about to say that. I was like, I'm not even sure.
Yeah. So the original church, which was not even there, and it doesn't even really say, the history of it doesn't say, but the church itself as an organized unit started in 1795, and it was originally named Olney Presbyterian. And it was in the Hurricane Shoals area. We've done a video in Hurricane Shoals.
Right.
And it was started by James Montgomery, who was a Revolutionary War soldier. And the founding members of this church were Scott and Irish Revolutionary War soldiers. And then in, I think it was the early 1800s, it went to another location. The organization itself moved.
Right.
And then it ended up in this location sometime around the early 1830s.
Right.
But the church was actually acknowledged by a church in Rowan County, North Carolina, that was also called Thyatira, whatever. And that church recognized this church for the works and stuff that it was doing in the community and decided to sponsor it. So they changed the name from the Olney Presbyterian to Thyatira.
To what it was.
Yeah, also. So then the actual building was built in 1830. And that is the original building. And the only add-ons were in the late 1890s and 1950 when they put a Sunday school annex on there.
Right.
So, anyway, it's been pretty much unchanged.
That's pretty much all the history we could find about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not but the one sign out front that tells you that this is the year, but we don't really know.
And there's no information of when they actually changed the name of the church again to that Tyrus or whatever it was.
So we're not 100% sure,
but it's very well maintained.
Yes.
And it is still active.
And it's very cool, yep.
Yeah. And just, be mindful, because there were people that come up just to see what we were doing up there.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't bother us or anything, but they did make their presence known. So they watched their church very closely. But cool cemetery, really neat. I would recommend, if you're out in the Jefferson, Jackson County area, go check that one out.
Yeah, it's really cool. Right on the side of the road, though. So
yeah,
you're going to hear some cars going by.
Yeah, I wish I had the software to edit the cars out, but I don't. And anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. Until next time, bye-bye. Stay spicy.